testing out the microphone, both microphones, front facing camera and the helmet cam. I'm gonna make a quick rip up the trace here just to check it out and see what it looks like. I thought today was going to be a rain out, but evidently not yet anyway. Let's get this phone out of my pocket and on its perch, so I don't have to keep worrying about if I lost it or not. There we go. All right. Come on, peeps. Let's go. Alright, we got the shield closed. We'll see how that sounds. Alright, let's rip. This is actually a wonderful place to ride. Not a lot of traffic, nice scenery. So watch out for the deer and all the other little animals. Breeze feels good. Let's start off talking about the bike. This is a 2013 Honda Fury. My father bought her new back in 2013. He rode it for several years. He's got to the point where you can't ride it. He's an older gentleman and just didn't have the strength to to hold the bike up anymore, so he handed it down to me last year. I didn't start working on it until this year. Got it all cleaned up, serviced, and started riding it. It's 2013 model. Currently has 9,300 miles on it. She runs good. She looks good. And hopefully we can keep her that way. The wife has been going on some rides with me, and I had to order her another seat because the one that's on there is not very comfortable for long rides, so we'll get that situated. She'll be able to go on a lot of trips with me. We'll start taking this bike some places further away from Natchez and do some vlogs. I grew up racing motorcycles when I was a kid, motocross, raced for several years. I probably quit when I was around 9 or 10 years old. I haven't ridden a motorcycle since until I got this. So there was a little bit of a relearning curve, so to speak. But it comes back to you pretty quick. We live pretty far down south, so we don't really get fall colors until November, December, but this place right here would look beautiful this fall. Can't wait to ride it. We're going to try it with the visor up, see how much wind noise we get. Little air flow in here. Yeah, that feels good. I've got the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 on my handlebars. Figured that'd be great with a built-in gimbal, selfie mode, stay locked onto my helmet. We're going to find out how good she worked later on. My front camera is an Osmo Action 3. It's been working great. I've already tried it a few times. Got a DJI wireless mic system. I have one in my pocket with a lapel mic running up to the helmet. I have another mic in my backpack to capture the bike sounds. Crossing over Highway 84 now. I think we'll go ahead and run up to 61 intersection and turn around and head back, offload this footage and see what we got. little bit ambitious, but I think it'd be fun to take the trace from Natchez all the way to Tennessee. This bike's more of a cruiser. It's not really set up for touring, but if you took your time, made frequent stops, find some places to stay, I think you could make a ride out of it. No traffic whatsoever on this road. Not yet, anyway. Awesome. Nice and overcast, not too hot. Not too wet either. I rode the bike to work this morning and ended up going home, getting my truck, thinking it was going to rain. It hadn't really rained enough to amount to anything. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to try my hand at this moto vlogging. I'm never done any kind of vlogging before in my life. Don't really talk a whole lot unless I have to or need to. It's just the way I am. But I need to come out of that shell and start talking. And I think I would love it doing these vlogs if I can find any interesting things to talk about. Bike's running good, smooth. Won't be long, I'll have to buy some tires for it. Not because they're worn out, just because of the age. If I start doing long distance riding, I'd like to have some new rubber under my ass. You know what I'm talking about? All right, we're coming up on 61 South here. Fixing to cross over the highway. We're going to turn around up here at this exhibit. know, I've lived in Natchez all my life, and there's still a lot of things around here I haven't taken the time to look at. We're going to be remedying that problem on the bike. Love to be able to ride up in the mountains somewhere. Love the mountains. Ride a couple of good twisties, good fall colors, good cool breeze. That's what I'm waiting on. I'd always like to have a Gold Wing. That's a big bike. Probably wouldn't be practical for short distance stuff, but did a lot of traveling, that'd be nice. Shooting this in 4K 30. Now that I have a computer that can easily handle 4K footage, I'll start putting out content in 4K. I've been shooting videos since 2018. I just never shot any kind of vlogs. Started a business shooting videos for different businesses and stuff, trying to promote their products, film some events, made some personal videos, just for fun videos. Kind of taught myself from scratch. I didn't take any classes. I mean, I'm 54 years old. Back when I was young and didn't have all this fancy equipment available to us. Back in my youth, 2 megapixels was the real deal. But I'm not too old that I don't know how to learn how to use them, which is a good thing. Figured since I had all this camera equipment, why not just put her on the bike, start vlogging. So here we are. This is pretty. Sure is nice in here. I have a lavalier mic in this helmet. I have no idea how it's going to work. Hopefully I've got the gain set right so I'm not too loud or over modding. But I plan on putting together some videos, some maintenance videos, specifically for the Honda Fury. Metric bikes aren't hard to work on. I gotta flush the cooling system, put some fresh coolant in it. That's the only thing I haven't done yet. And I need to change the dust seals on the front forks. So I might as well go ahead and just rebuild the front forks while I got it down. I don't have any leaks, but I got to take it off and put seals on. So just do a fluid change and put some new bushings in it and some new seals. We'll be good to go. Probably one of the best things about riding on this trace is very little to no stop signs. And lesser traffic. They could increase the speed limit a little bit, but I'm enjoying the ride, not trying to get somewhere fast. Head to the house and drop this footage on the computer and see what we got. Try to get it dialed in. I just bought one of the M2 Mac Minis, upgraded from my 2011 iMac. That was a big jump. Handles pretty much everything I throw at it. I got the mid-tier, 8 gigs of RAM, and larger hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive. 8 gigs has been fine for everything I do. Like I said, up until this point, I've been shooting 1080 pretty much, which is easier to work with on the older computers, what I was used to. You know, most people watch this content on their phones. So 4K is going on. It's not going to make that much difference. We'll see. I want to shoot high quality. Alright, we're almost to Liberty Road now. Dad's been talking about getting him a trike, maybe a tri-glide or something. I think that's what he wants. I'd love to see him do it. I'd love to see him and my mom make some trips together. Being a trike, he won't have to worry about holding it up or falling over on him. And then the wife and I could use it to make some trips to Georgia to see the grandkids. That'd be nice. I don't know if this bike will be comfortable enough to make that long of a trip. I don't have any kind of storage on here right now. Pretty much took all that stuff off when Dad gave it to me. I like the factory look of the bike. So I kind of de-pawpawed it, to say. He understands. But it wouldn't be nice to have some saddlebags or a trunk but I wouldn't want to put that on this bike. I'd probably get something else. Love to have like an Indian Pursuit or something like that. That'd be awesome. Boy, it gets hot quick when you quit riding. I don't think there's anybody in my hometown that does any kind of moto vlogging, so they probably think I'm crazy as shit, but you know, it is what it is. That's my neighbor. He's wanting a bike bad. He wants a bike so bad he can't stand it. So I have to tease him every day. You know, not owning too many motorcycles, you know, I never was like a Harley fanboy. I mean, a motorcycle's a motorcycle to me. When I grew up racing motocross, I rode Hondas. Hondas, to my knowledge, have always been reliable bikes. This bike looks good. It's shaft driven, fuel injected. I mean, rides smooth. And doesn't look like an old man's bike, you know. So, even though I am getting close to being an old man myself,